Welcome, everybody. This is Diane Hoffner Sapphire from Cultural Detective. I'm very pleased today to have here with me Kaolu. She's an artist at heart and a digital nomad entrepreneur. She has lived all around the world since 1994. While so many of us in our cultural detective community were global nomads, Carolu and her partner Michelle, they have lived in 68 countries over 21 years. And that includes living in 12 countries extensively. I first met Carolu online a year or so ago, and her lifestyle has really fascinated me ever since. For those of us to whom home includes ancestral lands or sacred ground, or to those of us who can't imagine, we're already torn by having family and friends in different places around the globe. Carolu's lifestyle and how she makes it work is really intriguing. So she shares her journey and her inspirations through her blog, carolu.com. I'll show you that at the end. And she's with us here today. Thank you for joining us, my dear.
My pleasure.
So do you feel now, earlier you had longer assignment or longer stays overseas and now they're shorter. Do you feel like you're getting more of a tourist experience now than you used to, or because of the quality of your interaction, you think it's not just tourism?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I'm not like a tourist, but I'm not anymore like an expat.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, an expat, it's like 1, 2 year assignment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in between
Yeah.
because we usually live in a place and we feel we live there
Mm-hmm.
too. Because when we live in a place, even if it's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, we have no home anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
We have no car, no boxes, no anything anywhere else, no keys for any other apartment anywhere else in the world. So all we own is with us, all we have is with us. So when we're in a place, we live here. Like now we're
Mm-hmm.
in London, we live in London. I mean, I don't live anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's just not going to be for 1 month and a half. So now, am I feeling like a tourist? Of course, we're gonna go to the places that are the must see, but not necessarily all of them neither.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're gonna do a lot of exploring of like what the locals would do,
Yeah.
and we'll try to find these restaurants where the locals go.
Yeah, you sound like me.
Yeah,
We all have
yeah.
something in common, yeah.
Yeah. And then, like at the end of the day, go have a coffee where everybody is, or, and just feeling like a local. That's what I love, actually, Diane.
Feeling
I
like a
love
local.
to feel like I live here. And
Well,
this time,
how would you, to me, it's like you've integrated home into the two of you. It's
yeah.
really a portable nomadic home. But how would you define home? Which is so key, I think, to global nomads.
Well, it is what you just said. I mean, it's my husband and I and my two luggage. I mean, my home
Mm-hmm.
it's inside us, it's really inside of us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the thing is that, yeah, I have to say I feel comfortable everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody who would not have that feeling cannot have a life like us.
Yes. Well, would you
Montrealans,
tell
I'm
everybody
very
the
proud.
Venice story you told me? Maybe that's where we can close on that. I thought it was really how you covered all the territory when you lived there.
Oh, well, in Venice, yeah, when we were there in 2002, yeah, that would be the year, I think. We were there for 2 months and we had bought a map. So that was really at the beginning of the internet. There were no such things as the apps or, like things like that. So we bought a map and a marker, and then we just had a project to walk all the little streets of Venice and walk on top of all the little bridges. But so we were using the marker to kind of like try not to go back to the same place
I think it's
or to the same
wonderful.
alley. And we almost succeed, I would say. Sometimes we were like, "Oh, okay, we already took this bridge, but there's no other way. We have to take it again." And then we went into areas in Venice where we think they never saw any tourists. We could see it in their face. Like, they were so surprised to see us there. So we really went up the
Yes.
beaten path. And then at the end, we showed our map to some Venetian, and they were in disbelief that we did all this. And they even told us, we don't even know any Venetian who have seen as many streets as you have in Venice.
Yeah.
So that's
It
the story.
it's beautiful. Beautiful story. Yeah.